Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Aquarius season. I hope all is swell. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Aquarians. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? So let's get straight into the energy here. Spirit said this is about a mother figure who is trying to hide the real reason, the truth about why you walked away. This could be walked away from a family situation, maybe even a relationship here, okay? Here's sirens in the background here, all right? Yeah, you're gone. Eight of Cups energy here, but this person is still doing this dance. They're still putting on this performance here with the Seven of Swords here, all right? So I don't know. I feel like it has a lot to do with them, obviously, here, okay? Because they're the ones that is trying to manipulate the situation here. Again, with the Eight of Cups energy, I feel like you're gone, going, you don't care, okay? But this person here, they do, all right? And they want a certain narrative to stick, a lie about why you're not around, okay? So take it how it resonates, child. In terms of a relationship, I feel like, there's several reasons as to why you walked away from this relationship here. You could have had a mother-in-law that was interfering in your relationship here. You could have been with somebody who was simply cheating on you here, okay? But see, what it tells me, because this person is taking this on as a full-time job, that they had something to do with this situation. And I'm just going to tell you straight up, you were aware that somebody was trying to sacrifice you, okay? Using a relationship, using a karmic lover here, okay? With the Fool card, the Four of Swords, and the Death energy here, okay? Someone was trying to put an end to you, okay? Child, and like I said, this could just be a family situation. This could be amongst siblings here, or a relationship, a marriage here. There was a lot of confusion that was going on here. A lot of confusion, okay? And I do feel like this is someone here who is into the occult. So when it comes to hiding the situation here, they could be, working that energy. Oh, wow. So I just got a message. Somebody felt like you don't have free will, okay? Your life is not yours to live. Wow. Is this somebody who felt like they owned you spiritually? I don't know if this is someone who put a contract on you, maybe even as a child, okay? When I say mother figure, I'm talking about a mother, aunt, grandmother. Take it how it resonates here, okay? Somebody felt like they took your power, they took your free will as a child here, okay? Like they had already claimed your energy as theirs, okay, to use as like a energizer, a battery here, okay? Wow. Again, you got the Death card, you got the Four Swords, and you got the Fool energy here, okay? Definitely, this mother figure is tapped into the occult. And I feel like this is someone who wears a mask when it comes to the community here. So, they could be amongst people who are not into spiritual practices here. I'm also getting a lot of that, oh, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in that. So it's very convenient or easy for them to kind of sidestep not just the truth or the real reason why you're not walking away, but they're using this energy of people don't believe in whatever it is that they're actually tapped into behind the scenes here. Okay, they're benefiting off of people's lack of belief, ignorance, okay? And also, again, with them attacking you spiritually here, because I'm seeing a sacrifice. Whoever you are, you had an awakening and you got the hell out of Dodge. Excuse me, they don't want me talking about it. You had an awakening and you got the hell out of Dodge here, okay? And I feel like you maybe didn't do a lot of explaining here, because I feel like it was a lot to take in. Because you were seeing multiple people, maybe in your family, in a community, in a new light. All right. So you knew that you had to walk away. Okay. But they're using this energy here where people don't believe in this. They don't believe in that, to hide who they are and what they have done and what they were attempting to do. But I'm getting with the Death card, the Four of Swords, and the Full energy, somebody already had a timeline played out where you would be gone. You would be gone. Okay. This person literally felt like you don't have free will. I already made you a zombie. Okay. That's the energy. So I don't know, what else this reading is supposed to be about. There's a lot of confusion about the past, but I don't feel like it's amongst you, and it's not even amongst this mother figure. They know exactly what they're into. They know exactly what they've done. Okay, so again, getting back to these lies here, because I don't feel like you're trying to explain yourself. You're reaching back to see who believes what. Like, you don't care, you're gone. So I don't know, this reading is more about the people that are around them, and they're still lying too. Okay, and again, there's a benefit there, because let's say you're saying, oh, this person is trying to sacrifice me. They were trying to, they wanted me gone. Okay. That's left field for these people. Okay. That's left field. Their mind is not awakened to the many ways, the many possibilities, the many avenues that people take when they're on the dark side of a spiritual path, is what I'm getting. Okay. So let's see what else comes out. You could be dealing with the Scorpio here. Okay. But the Death card and the Four of Swords and the Full energy here. Like, somebody, they felt like this timeline here was concrete, is what I'm getting. Okay. This person is lying. Somebody could have had an insurance policy in your name. They were ready. Oh, I wanted to say cook. I heard cook. Oh, okay. Maybe this person was supposed to put something in your food here. Okay. Maybe they had been putting things in your food for quite some time. Okay. You and other family members here. All right. Like I said, this person could have had an insurance policy on your name, and they had already counted that paycheck. They had already counted that paycheck here. Somebody literally feels like you don't have free will. This person feels like they're the God in your life. Okay. And for whatever reason, they're lying about why you left. But I don't, I feel like it's important to them, because again, they feel like their sacrifice got away. Yeah. 8 of Cups again. 8 of Cups. You left this shit a mess here. You left a family a mess. You left a relationship a mess. You didn't feel the need to clean anything up. Okay. Again, because whoever you are, you were guided by the divine, by your ancestors, by your passed over loved ones to get the hell out of Dodge. Let them think whatever. Okay. Because this is about your life. People will have an awakening after you're 6 feet in the grave. Oh, I can't believe that what was going on. Your story will be on Lifetime. That's where the awakening will happen if you don't take heed to the warning that you're getting. And a lot of times people get trapped because they're always worried or concerned about what somebody else is going to say. Okay? 8 of Cups. Let's see. Why are we here? So I feel like this person can lie to the end of time. Knock yourself out. There's a tower here. There's a tower. So something is happening to where this person feels like they need to cover their tracks. Okay. Yeah. This is someone who wanted to benefit off of you spiritually. And, if you're benefiting off of somebody spiritually, you're going to benefit off of them materially here. Okay. Yeah. 6 of Cups energy here. There's a lot of family members here that are unaware that they shouldn't be eating from this person here. Okay. And, when you're dealing with a kitchen witch, people need to understand it's not always about, poisoning you. Oh, you're going to croak over and die within the next 7 days. Sometimes people will put things in your food to keep you docile, to keep you from awakening, to dumb down your intuition, to make sure you stay with the program here. Okay. It's not all about, you croaking or you being ugly or you being fat. Like, there's many different reasons. When you're dealing with the kitchen witch, for them to be, sprinkling a little something, something extra in your drink, in your food. There's definitely a situation here about a lover here, okay? You could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you guys could have been in a relationship here with a Gemini. For some of you guys, this could even be a father figure here, Emperor energy here. That's stressed out here. They're stressed out, okay? For somebody, it could be a father or a lover that was aware of what was going on here, okay? Or maybe they're just now finding out here. 3 of Coins. Yeah, they work together with this person. I'm telling you, this is a lover or a father figure here. Take it how it resonates. They work together with this person here, okay? I'm here and point them out, point them out. Child. Justice. Interesting. 11-11. 11-11. Somebody could have made a deal here. What is this? I feel like they felt like sacrificing you would bring them justice here. It would make things right for them. They made a deal. Somebody could have even made a deal with the courts here or something like that, honey. Okay. What is this? But they're living, honey, with the Knight of Wands energy here. They're mad. They are mad. They did something very impulsive here. Okay, I don't know if somebody was in debt, but it doesn't matter. They're definitely wicked. And they're stressed out. Maybe to breadcrumb you here. Page of Coins here. King of Blades. Yeah. And some of you guys, this could have been a father figure. That you had a lot of love for here. Okay, yep, in a family situation, definitely. All right. I don't know, I'm getting like a father and an aunt. Or something like that, okay? And again, for some of you guys, this was your ex-wife, ex-husband here. They wanted to win. They wanted to win at all costs here, okay? Dealing with some very sick and wicked people. Damn. Oh, they were lovers. Child. Child. Somebody could have been sleeping with a brother-in-law, a sister-in-law, something like that, okay? Something is going on, lovers, okay? Gemini energy here. If you're dealing with the Gemini here, yeah, look at the 2 of Cups, child. If you're dealing with the Gemini energy here, like they were hell-bent with this mother figure to work against you and make deals behind your back. It's almost like these two wanted to run off. You know how you say run off into the sunset? They wanted to run off in the moonlight here, or they were moving around here. Like, no. 8 of Pentacles. This person sent a message went out. What was this message about? Okay, about winning. Yeah, to the King of Pentacles, to the King of Coins here. Child. This was about money for some of you guys. This was about money, okay? And I feel like this person missed their chance. They missed their opportunity to sacrifice you, but yet and still, they're still lying about the situation here, okay? Because I feel like I don't know what's going on here. Somebody's scratching their head. Somebody knows something is not right here, okay? Yeah, I can't make it lie. Intuition and prosperity. Prosperity. You knew what they were trying to do to you for money. And if this is not a sacrifice as far as actually taking your life, is basically draining you. Okay? Draining you. Somebody needed you around though. Okay? Somebody needed you around. The Empress, prosperity, yeah. Somebody looking at you like a meal ticket, a golden ticket here, okay? Somebody knows that you are spiritually abundant. You have a lot of prosperity here. And there's an aunt or a mother who felt like you were their sacrifice, okay? But I feel like this person is going so hard lying about why you left. I feel like they low-key could be telling on themselves here. Look at this, effort and the devil. Could be dealing with the Capricorn here. But honey, look, they were taking the initiative here. Effort and the devil, okay? Military tactics and warfare towards you here. By any means necessary. Greed. Okay, somebody was willing to go far. All right, there was something about you being in control. All right, somebody is out here talking about you don't have free will. What? What? Oh, somebody needs to have several seats here. Prosperity and inspiration here, okay? You were their prosperity. You were their inspiration, okay? Wow. I feel like you found some new prosperity and inspiration, though, due to your foresight here, okay? Due to your foresight. Yeah, again, if this person had an insurance policy, yeah, you were the inspiration here, okay? It's two individuals that were supposed to get paid, okay? A father figure and a mother figure. Like I said, 1,000 times it could be an aunt and an uncle, could be a father-in-law, a mother-in-law. Take it how it resonates here. But due to your foresight here, you became your own inspiration, all right? Ciao. Sun card. Period, poo. You got the moon and the sun, okay? You flipped something. I'm hearing night and day. Something flipped from night to day, all right? You left these people in the dark here. When you started to see the sun for yourself, see, somebody else was seeing the sun here, but it was, you know, through you, okay? Having everything to do with your energy, your energetic signature here. But something about you starting to see that sun for yourself, okay? It flipped it. Child, could be something here about an eclipse here, solar eclipse. Hierophant energy. Let's get one more. Prosperity, baby. Prosperity. You start, You decided you was going to cash in for yourself. Somebody could have been running back and forth to a practitioner all your life. Okay? To use you, to bind themselves to your prosperity here. Okay? Ciao. And there's a disconnect here. So this person is lying. Again, I don't feel like you're in a back and forth battle about why you left. You're gone. Move on with your life. They can't move on with their life. They're pissed off here because they had you pinned as being drained, as being at the bottom, okay? Not succeeding in life at all, or not even being here. It's a grave card right here. A graveyard right here, okay? Full energy. Death, 4 swords. Somebody was going to keep projecting and sending energy while you were sleeping in hopes that you would not wake up. What you did is go through a transformation. Some of you guys could have even had a near-death experience and you got activated and then you got the hell out of Dodge. Okay, somebody's pissed off. Somebody's pissed off here. Even the moon takes breaks. Sit down. Even the moon takes breaks. Sit down. Somebody's still going to the moon, honey. Somebody's still up under the moon. Okay, trying to make an offering here. Child, the moon said they on break. They on break because you absolutely full of you know what. They tired of somebody. The universe is tired of somebody here. Okay? Like, damn, you ain't found a new sacrifice? Child, I know you lied. Wow. Stop trying to save people who wouldn't share their snacks. Yeah, you definitely did that here. Okay? You realize these people were enemies. That is too funny. Don't make it a message just because it was inconvenient here, okay? Maybe it's a sign. Daily horoscope here. What is this that's caught up in this? It's not supposed to be caught up in here. Oh, damn. There's something here, an unidentified enemy, okay? So, Ooh, what is this? Oh, then the sign came out here. Inspiration. You don't need a sign. You need a nap. It fell on inspiration here. So again, like what I say, sacrifice. This is you having the juice, you having the potential, but not going after anything here. No ambition, no drive. This person wanted to keep you asleep, basically. Again, death card, 4 swords, and the full energy here. Okay? Sleep. So you would keep missing opportunities, keep missing your mark, keep missing your chance. Okay? Child. Trust your gut unless it's telling you to text them here. Wow. Somebody did not want you to follow your gut, your inspiration, solar plexus energy here. Okay? Wow. They wanted to keep you asleep, man. You got 2 cards here and people asleep. 2 cards. Somebody wanted you rockabye baby sleep. So whoever this is, this mother figure, they got pissed off when you got activated, honey. They said, oh, this is not what I signed up for. This is somebody who had a contract on you since you were a baby, a child. This is not what they signed up for here. They're like, what the hell? Yeah, the bottom of the deck, we have your vibration is yet yelling, I'll settle. Okay? Somebody could be yelling at the top of their lungs here. Okay? Still lying. All right? Trying to control the narrative here. You're gone. You said whatever you want to say. The collective is gone. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like somebody's telling on themselves. I'm telling you, whoever this is. You don't need to keep reiterating the truth, okay? But you do when it has to do with a lie. You made it. Congratulations. You survived yourself. You survived some type of relationship here. Okay, still alive. Survive. Still alive. All right? Clean your room. That's the message here. Wow. Look, you survived. There's no opportunity in hell for this mother figure to sacrifice you, okay? And they need to go clean their room. They need to clean it up. Clean up their act. That's the message. That's the message. Somebody keeps trying to get information, confirmation, trying to see how they can get you back under control because they feel as though you don't have any free will. What? Who told you that? Who said that? Who said that? What? Yeah, The message is somebody needs to clean up their act, clean up their own act with their own energy because they can't use yours anymore. We're done. Even the moon said, I'm on break. I'm on break. You did too much. You have abused your power. Child, please. That's crazy. Child, woo, you survived some type of relationship, honey. Okay? They could have been working with this lover. Look at this shit. It says, nope, too late. You can't smudge away bad decisions here. Somebody could be getting a backfire here. Okay? This is someone, look at it, even has X on this card. And then this one says, soul contract denied. You're not in a soul contract. You're in denial. You don't have a soul contract with this family member. You're done. We're done. It's over. Okay? With this X either. Father figure, whoever. You're absolutely done. Why? Because you survived. You made it. You woke up. You activated here. Okay? I don't know what somebody's still lying about. They're wasting their time and telling on themselves in the same breath. Child, you can't smudge away bad decisions here. Okay? And they can't get out of, whatever stagnation and delays that they caused you your entire life here. They have to sit in that for the duration of their life. They can't smudge that shit away. Okay? Please. It's too late. It's too late. Soul contract denied. You broke this soul contract. I need to have several seats, honey. Look, it says, not everyone is sent to teach you a lesson. Some people are just dumb. Damn. This must be a lesson. Your growth scares people. Good. Yeah, of course they were scared. This person is terrified. Terrified. I'm getting babbling fool energy from the Seven of Swords. Okay? Because when you look at the big picture, this is this person here trying to save face in their own environment here. Okay? Because whatever sketchy ass excuse or story that they told, it's not adding up. So they have to keep telling it to whoever's in their camp. And I feel like you don't care. You don't care. The soul contract has been denied. All right? Y'all, please. We're not going to be here too long. Not at all. Wow. Somebody wants you to sleep. They wanted to subdue you, honey. Somebody did not want you to activate. They did not want you to go through this activation here, okay? And, you know, whoever they made this agreement with here, okay, in the underworld, they feel pissed. They feel cheated. But there had to be some details where, you know, in the event, in the event that this person wakes up and activates, you're done. This is over with here. Somebody doesn't want to let it go. New beginning. I'm telling you, new beginning. New beginning here. Across distances. Some of you guys could have moved. We could have got away from a twin flame contract as well. Yeah, and look at this. Time relentless. If somebody wants you to come back to make it like it was. Somebody literally wants to turn back the hands of time here. Okay? CERN could be significant here. Somebody could even be trying to work that energy spiritually. Put you in an old cycle here. Okay? A couple readings ago, I pulled the Ace of Kennel. Okay? Damn. Please look. I want you back like a pet. I pulled the Ace of Pentacles here with the Six of Swords, and then the Six of Cups popped out. And it's like, how you moving forward, you healing with an Ace of Pentacles here. But the Six of Cups is in front of it here, you know? This person literally wants to turn back the hands of time. Literally. Okay? What's going on? Okay, reaching out first is coming up in the reverse here because you're not accepting any communication or gestures or offers from this person here because you know they're full of manipulation. This is somebody who wants to steer you off the road and into a ditch, okay? Into a ditch. And the thing is, they don't want to give it up. They don't want to give it up. Maybe because danger is approaching and lurking for them, okay? A sense of foreboding fills the air and weighs on your mind. A lurking menace stalks you and keeps you alert. Okay? This person was chasing honor, using your energy here. Ooh, child, look at this. No. No, the answer is no. That's what came out. The answer is no. They're paranoid about something. Somebody feels like, you know, they're doomed. If they can't get you back, you know, under control, on a leash, they're doomed. They are. They should have thought about that when they made this contract, okay? Self-discipline here. As far this person could be drinking under the influence here. And they lack the self-discipline to do their own thing without your energy here, okay? They're paranoid. They're trying to see what you got going on as well as what's coming next for them, okay? No. And if they're trying to get another contract with you, they're being told no. No. Comparison. Yeah, they're being told focus on your own path and stop seeking validation from external sources. We're talking about a mother figure. Somebody who's in the 60s and up. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Abandonment. Okay? Maybe they feel abandoned. This was supposed to be you. Some of you guys could have been abandoned as a child. Maybe you grew up in foster care, okay? Maybe you had an absent parent, absent mother, absent father, maybe even both, okay? And this was done to put you in a deficit on an emotional level so they could siphon, okay? When you're feeling fulfilled and your vibration is high, people can't take from you, okay? They can only get so much. So foresight in comparison. This somebody kept getting readings on you here. This is somebody who was in competition with you, a mother figure. Oh, I'm trying to stay off my soapbox with these, you know, these types. Comparison with others distracts you from your own path, and inequality in resources creates tension. This is somebody who's always trying to get like the deets on your future. What's coming up in the next cycle for you, okay? For some of you guys, it could even be a sibling. Comparison. Somebody's always watching your money, watching your pockets. Abandonment here, okay? Child, this is a hellish soul contract you have with this person. It feels past life because this person is hell-bent. They're hell-bent. Walls closing in the reverse. You're done. You're out. Okay, they took a gamble and it's over. It's over. You could be seeing 777. Walls closing in. You're not binded to them. You're not binded to this family here. Okay, you're not. The walls are not closing in on you. And it fell on the death card in the Four of Swords. Somebody wanted to keep you subdued, docile. Okay. Wow. Bets on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result. That's the plot twist. That's the plot twist. Okay? You took your power back, but the divine also claimed you as his, okay? And we all get that opportunity regardless of, what situation or circumstance we're in. And I'm getting an energy where you took the opportunity. You took the hand from the divine. Somebody thought that you wouldn't. Wow. Yeah. Let me talk about it, honey. My throat closing up and shit. Let's get out of here. Okay. So sad. Too bad. Situationship here. Okay. It landed on foresight. It's a situationship, not a relationship, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's drama free here. Okay. And then dirty laundry. Okay. So you could have had some type of foresight about a situationship here. Okay. This could even be about somebody who is trying to come towards you, a new lover. Okay. Fighting. Wow. Communication has collapsed. It's no longer about finding solutions. It's about winning at all costs here. Yeah, this is why reaching out is in the reverse here, okay? Because somebody, wants to just take a jab at you. They're nosy, okay? They want to know what you got going on so they can stop it. Like you are aware this person does not have your best interest at heart. You are aware this person don't have a heart at all, okay? Death card, Four of Swords with the full energy here. Fighting. Somebody's fighting here. You could have sidestepped some type of toxic relationship here, whether this is with a lover, a friend, a family member, whatever situationship here. Okay. Wow. Pulling strings. Excuse me. Walking away. Shady dealings. Wow. Yeah, you survive. You survive somebody who is pulling strings here, and it's all about money, okay? You walked away from a marriage here. You walked away from contracts, period, okay? Spiritual and in the physical, because there was a lot of shady dealings going on, and it landed on inspiration here. For you to be like you were the key to everybody else's happiness here. I'm hearing gloating. Somebody could have been gloating, okay? There's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced here. You knew there was a lot going on behind the scenes here, okay? And it was very, religious. It was urgent. Very important for you to move yourself out of a community, out of an environment here, because there was a lot of people working against you wearing a mask. That's what I'm getting, okay? And this person is still pulling strings. They want to reach out here, okay? And again, it's all about money. And you've already made it. You're past the finish line. You're past the finish line. It's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top. And this is in between comparison and reaching out. So this is someone here, again, they wanted to keep a cord, a string, an attachment here to your finances here, okay? On a spiritual level, to your root chakra, to your solar plexus here, okay? Ciao. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.